Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on January 19th, 2024. Today is the final day of the cold spell, and from tomorrow onwards, we will be seeing much milder weather. So, starting off with our short range forecast, we can see that today we saw skies clouding from the west, and you'll notice that in Scotland, the snow is now becoming confined towards higher ground, and at lower levels, we are seeing mainly rain. Big flip on previous days. So we're seeing a rapid thaw of snow there. Anyway, tonight for Ireland, we will see some rain moving onto western coast by midnight, and this will move eastwards during the early hours of the morning tomorrow. This rain will tend to become lighter and patchier overnight. This should clear the east coast by about 10 a.m. tomorrow, though some may linger in parts of the southeast till lunchtime. Now, into the afternoon, a spell of heavy rain moves in from the south and southwest, and this will be more widespread and heavier and more persistent than the first band of rain that clears through. And then from about 6 p.m. tomorrow, we'll see a squall line moving eastwards over Ireland from the west. So this again, narrow band of rain, but very heavy one with gusty winds as well. So as we go through the day, the bands of rain become more persistent and more intense. Into Sunday, early hours in the morning, we see a brief drier slot here with some blustery showers in the northwest. But this is the relative calm before the storm, though actually will be gusty at that time, but not as gusty as it will be on Sunday itself. So UKV shows a warm front coming in early on Sunday, very quickly moving eastwards. So by about 10 a.m, all areas will be seeing very strong winds and gusty rain. UKV is lagging a little bit here. So into lunchtime, we see some more bouts of heavy rain. A lot of complex systems coming in from the west. A whole array of fronts and very strong stormy winds. But the very final system will be very intense. This line of very bright colours there, that will be intense. After that clears, more intense rain to come, more squally showers and gusty winds. Into Monday, we see the main storm clearing, but still blustery winds from the west with heavy showers. Into Tuesday, we see another deep low coming in from the west. Again, big band of rain coming through. At this stage, this doesn't look as intense as Sunday's storm Isha. But either way, that clears away. But Tuesday evening and Wednesday is a drier day and calmer day as well. So the temperature forecast from the UKV is like this. So today was quite chilly, especially in the east and north. Highest temperatures of 2 degrees to 7 degrees, mildest in Munster. Tonight, lowest temperatures early on, about 4 or 5 in the east and northeast. But however, these will rise overnight. So by about 7 a.m. tomorrow, you're about 7 degrees to 9 degrees, mildest in the west. Tomorrow, highest temperatures of around 8 to 10 degrees, again, mildest in the west. Saturday night, we'll see a cooler slot coming through as skies clear for a time. But towards morning on Sunday, temperatures will rise again. But either way, there'll be no frost. Far from that. Sunday, it'll be a very mild day. Highest temperatures possibly reaching 13 degrees in some areas early in the evening as an area of very mild air moves through with those intense areas of rain. Into Monday morning, we see a cooler start, but it will not be frosty. Lowest temperatures then of about 4 or 5 degrees. Monday is quite a chilly day. Highest temperatures of 5 to 7 degrees. Into Tuesday morning, we see lowest temperatures there of about 4 degrees in Ulster, up to about 6 degrees in the southwest. But towards morning, things will get milder, much milder, as a big warm section moves through. And the highest temperatures will reach 13 degrees in parts of the eastern Midlands. Now, something I've noticed is that in recent winters, especially this winter, we seem to be reaching 13 Celsius so easily with these warm sectors, and in my memory, that would quite rarely happen. So it might just be the fact that these two warm sectors just happen to be very warm, or whether it's becoming just more prominent now. Um, I'll leave it to you to decide that. Into Wednesday, it goes cooler again as the cold front goes through, and in comes the cooler air mass. So going through the wind gust graphics then from the UKV, we've we've seen this in my storm watch, but we will recap these. So again through Sunday, up come these very strong winds, widely inland, about 50 to 70 miles per hour. About lunchtime, strongest wind gusts in the west and south, and these wind gusts will gradually move northwards up the west coast. And by about 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you've got widespread gusts about over 70 miles per hour in the north, even inlands. So very stormy here. Eventually, the storm moves towards Scotland. Big battering there for especially for northern UK, but all areas of Ireland and the UK look as though they'll be in for a battering at some stage on Sunday and Monday. Into Monday, winds abate somewhat, but still blustery winds. And Tuesday, that next low comes in widely, wind gusts between 50 and 70 miles per hour, strongest through the central swathe here. And then those strong winds move northwards out the way by Wednesday. So possibly two named storms, one on Sunday, one on Tuesday. So here is the NAO index observed and forecasted. So we're currently around neutral with the NAO, bang on neutral pretty much. Now, from now on till at least February 2nd, it'll be strongly positive. So that is reflective of low pressure dominating to our north, especially. So tomorrow it will be a straightforwardly mild, wet, windy day. Into Sunday, in comes Storm Isha. That brings a battering to all areas of the country, also the UK as well. Monday's a cooler and showery day there with those westerly winds. After that, in comes that deep storm again on Tuesday. That could be named as well. GFS has very stormy winds, especially for northern areas. Into Wednesday and Thursday, we see less stormy weather, but still quite wet and mild. And then a bit cooler for a time around Friday, I think. Across the weekend, high pressure builds. That's quite mild and dry, for a time at least, but then the low from the west will attack. And then the heights try and build again from the south and east. But the low to the west will always try and overrule it. And that's the issue. In the end, we do get a more proper build of high pressure here. From the Azores to Scandinavia, upper temperatures with that are mild-ish, but with that, you would be seeing an inversion, so therefore it would be cold for night and frosty. Into February again, the high pressure does hold on for a few days, but by Sunday, February 4th, the next low is deepening to our west and westerly winds are coming in. But it's looking very ridgy into February, that's for sure. So it's one to watch. It even if we don't get an easterly wind, it might go drier and colder. Here is the ECMWF. So again, tomorrow is just quite standardly mild, wet, and windy. Before Sunday, see Storm Isha coming through. Again, that is going to be severe for all areas. Some storms are severe in locality, but this is a nationwide storm. Into Monday and Tuesday, Monday's drier and cooler, but still showery and wet and blustery as well. And Tuesday, the ECM has that storm a bit further south, so that is one to watch. This could be a very intense system for all areas again on Tuesday, if that verifies. Wednesday is drier. Thursday sees more mild and wet weather piling in from southwest. Friday is cooler and showery, but by Saturday, up builds the Azores high, so very mild, dry in the east and south, but there will be rain threatening the west and north. And the Atlantic does try and break it down. However, the Azores high and just this big area of high to the south is looking like it will fight to stand its ground. Here is the UK Met Office run. Now it's still showing the midnight run from Tuesday, November 28th, 2023, so we'll leave that. I don't know why it's showing that still. Here is the GEM, the GEM run. This is what it's showing. So the GEM is looking at this. So again, tomorrow is just a normal day for Ireland, wet and windy, miles. Sunday sees that deep storm Isha coming through. Monday's cooler and more showery, briefly dry on Tuesday morning. Well, that's Tuesday at midnight, really. But so Tuesday morning, it's gonna be wet. The drier spell will occur when we're sleeping on Monday night. That little transient bump of high pressure there. Anyway, Aisha comes through on Tuesday. Brief bump there on Wednesday. On Tuesday night again. Sorry, have I lost? Right, that's the bump that I was talking about. Monday night. Storm on Tuesday. Gem has it a bit further northwards, so less severe for Ireland. Then a bump on Wednesday evening, turning it drier then. And then wetter on Thursday again. Beyond that, on Friday and Saturday, we see the high building to our east. So it goes quite mild and dry here. Actually, very mild, warm. But it will be wet as well. Actually, not that bad, but the rain is not far away. It's just off the west coast. Look at this big, wow, washing machine of rain. That I think will come in because this low is very deep. And not finally, here's the icon. Here's the icon run. The icon is looking at this. So here we go. Again, some Isha there on Sunday. Looks more intense with the icon actually, or maybe just because that is a high res chart. Briefly drier there on Monday night, and for Tuesday it goes stormy again, possibly. Then into the middle of the week we go very mild, might be wet, sort of wet as well. There'll be some fronts around the country, and by Saturday, next Saturday, the highs to our south and strengthening. Finally, the arpege, and we'll be done. Here we go. So the arpege is looking at this. So in come those westerly winds tomorrow, and by Sunday, deep storm Isha is coming through, and into Monday it's dry briefly before Tuesday. Both the ECM and arpege have that storm on Tuesday looking quite powerful, pretty much as powerful as Storm Isha. So Tuesday is definitely one to watch. I think that if we have a name on Tuesday, it'd be Jocelyn. I think so. Jocelyn. I think it is that name. Anyway, that's watching everyone. I will see you tomorrow, and bye for now.